Thank you for tuning in. My name is James Curtis Geist, and I've been a history teacher for over 20 years and an author since 2016. And so I have over 40 books on Amazon, and I love coffee. Still getting used to the camera here. And I love my Dr. Squatch cologne. So please hit like and subscribe if you enjoy my stories. Thank you. So this book is called Confession, Musings of Mischief. And I dedicated this book to Walter Reuther, the founder of the United Auto Workers. The quote in the front says, "Confess and be hanged," by Christopher Marlowe's. Confession number 1, standing versus sitting. Several times in my life, I have sat down on the toilet seat to pee. Confession number 2, public pools. Between 1974 to 1977, I peed in the Cedar Beach public pool at least a dozen times. Confession number 3, bathing properly. Many times I have not washed behind my ears, neck, nor taint. I use a back scrubber once a month. Confession number 4, the toilet seat. I don't always put the toilet seat down. I sometimes put the toilet seat cover down so that when the wife has to use it, she has to lift up something. My next book is called Mr. Fatty. And the dedication is to my stepson, Miko. M-I-C-O, Miko. This story is called The Smell. I make breakfast on this July day, and every now and then I get a whiff of something, and it has the smell of death. I hope there is not a dead mouse in the kitchen wall somewhere. I open the windows and put on the fan. For lunch, I walk in the kitchen, and I do not smell the smell. And I am content it has been resolved. As I wash the dishes, and a breeze blows through the kitchen, I smell it again. I walk around the kitchen sniffing here and there in the corners, opening plate cabinets, and under the kitchen sink. I cannot find the source. I make a decision to make some vegetable soup. I grab the chicken broth, pull out the onions and carrots from the refrigerator, and grab a plate of potatoes under the microwave drawer when the smell smacks me in the face. The smell is a spoiled potato. I gag as I throw the spoiled starch vegetable off the back deck into the woods. If you've never smelled a bad potato, lucky you. If you have, you can already whiff the putrid odor before you finish reading the sentence. I remember Dad, Uncle Fritz, and Aunt Carol talking about the basement potato bin that stored hundreds of potatoes in Nana Geist's house. At the summer Geist family party, Aunt Carol said, "Remember when one of the potatoes went bad? The smell?" All of them in unison said, "P.U." and then laugh that knowing laugh. Next time I smell that smell, I know exactly where to look. And the third book is called A Manhattan Teacher's 9/11 Remembrance. So this comes from that book. It's called The Tale of a Grieving Wife. It was a few days. I lived in Queens when the attack happened, and then my school was in Midtown Manhattan on the day of the attack. It was a few days after the 9/11 attack in 2001 when I ran into my neighbors, Jill and Jimmy, at the corner bodega. I frequently ran into them there. Jimmy, a custodian, worked in a building just 2 blocks from the towers. He told me on top of the building were airplane seats, airplane parts, and some body parts as well. 2 weeks after the attack, I ran into Jill at the bodega, and she looked like hell. "Hi, Jill. Where's Jimmy? You haven't heard? Jimmy had a heart attack. He's dead." I gave her a hug and condolences. Imagine that. Surviving the 9/11 attack only to die 2 weeks later from a heart attack. If I had a choice, I would choose a terrorist attack. It gives the family and friends a better story. Victims always get more sympathy. So God bless you, all humans, ETs. All my books are on Amazon, and thank you for listening.